Hi, welcome to Monday morning weekend review. This is reviewing the week of 12/8/2025 to 12/14. Right off the bat, Monday, getting a car, real big win. Didn't drive it until Saturday because needed someone to teach me how to drive stick shift. More on that later. So that was like essentially my whole day. Tuesday, I prepped and got ready for playing D&D. More Curse of Strahd. We did the Taroka reading stuff. That was fun. For me, at least, because it gives me a plot line of where they need to go to get their items. They just need to figure it out, but at least I know what needs to be set up and what can be ignored. And what I can kind of combine, because I've done that prior, where yes, there's some really cool things, some interesting, cool places, but we're gonna be here for multiple years if we do that. Even already without kind of combining places and removing things for Curse of Strahd, we're gonna be here for multiple years. And that was fun, and I'm glad. And then one of my players was like, yeah, sounded like you're having more fun this time. I'm like, well, I have time to prepare. I'm not coming off of work. And yeah, I can feel good and prepped for the session. Wednesday, didn't do much. Did they say go cry? No, it says grocery. Sorry. Worked out and did grocery stuff. I mean, I feel like for the most of this week, I there was some sort of lethargy. But also, throughout the week, I've applied to 25 jobs and been working on getting my resume all fixed up for those jobs. And tweaking it takes time and focus, which, man, do I not have focus. It just kind of really sucks. Thursday, I didn't do much. I saw a large weight increase, so it kind of bummed me out. And that kind of continued into Friday, where I hit a little above at 300. And in the next 2 days, I went back down, but still, it was ugh. I just hit this golden mark of getting under. I don't want to get back over. So hopefully I'm not as sore, because I did work out on Wednesday and then I just could not feel good for the next 3 days. I feel good today. I just need a better chair, man. There's no back on this chair, man. I'm just sitting on a stump, which is fine. Everyone's where are my friends? They're just take Dante's chair. And I'm like, no, that's Dante's chair. And I don't want to move it. Friday, I had a meeting with Alex. We talked about planning a restructure of the Patreon, getting some sort of understanding what we can do and what we can add, so that it's not just episodes when they come out early. Adrian hasn't posted episodes in a month and a half. A lot of things happened, and I'm trying to recover, and I'm trying to figure things out. But once I feel like I have a lead on a job, I think I might be able to kind of sit back a little and relax, and then start doing this other stuff. Saturday, learned how to drive stick shift. Drove to Heroes Hideout, which is 45 minutes away from where I live, in traffic. And I only stalled out 4 times on the way back. One was in the middle of the highway because we went into a full stop. And I'm and I don't know, I just got nervous. I think I didn't shift down to 1 fast enough, so when it started lowering the RPMs, it just stalled out altogether. So that was my fault on that. And then on a crossroads, I thought I was on 1 to start off when we stopped, a 4-way stop. I was on 3, so every time I started, it just wouldn't catch because I wasn't in the right gear. So that was the only 2 issues, and that's the only time I've driven so far this week, which was the day I learned how to drive it. So hopefully today, I'll update you next week how I do today as I try again to drive. Sunday, I was doing the finalizations of tweaking my teacher resume, and by teacher, I mean teaching, because I officially have never been a teacher, but I know how to interact with people very well. I was a social worker. I've worked with children as well as adults with bipolar depression and schizophrenia, and I've been a camp counselor at a camp with like 10 to 12 youths at a time. Like it was like, and then they rotate every week, so I didn't get a good report. Like I got a good enough report for them to just like, I'm gonna miss you, but like other than that, there's no like strategy to be built on like how do these kids like learn or react or talk to like well. But yeah, that's been the week. I think overall there's a lot that happened, even though I felt like I didn't fill out like everything. There's probably things I forgot. Oh, like buying Christmas presents and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's been the majority of it. That's been a week in review. I feel like I have done stuff. It's just not like the TTRPG stuff that I wanted to do last week. Hopefully I'll have time. I'm not gonna like beat myself up on it. Oh, I can go over the goals. Let me pause so I can find the goals from last week, and then tell you if I did them or not. I can't work out twice. I worked out once, and I said I wasn't gonna beat myself up about it, and I won't because I did a lot of stuff. I think I just gotta move on from that. Number 2, job search. Definitely, I hit my goal. I hit the unemployment goal, which was only 5 a week, which I'm just knocking out of the park. So no big deal. Transportation, immediately got that. We're golden there. Editing. I mean, I only edited that last video and that's it, which hopefully I'll be able to do this one as well today. Find the work phone. I did not. But I did so much other things, so whatever. So let's do some more goals for this upcoming week. Number 1, work out. We're gonna try for 3. I only did 1 last time, so maybe I'll only do 2 this time. Either way, let's get back to 3. 2, do more editing. I want to edit. I'll edit this today. Hopefully be out. Hopefully I won't have a whoops comment right here. But if there is, whoops. 3, read the rules to 1,000-Year-Old Vampire and or Cowboy Bebop. 4, I want to connect some people properly. I don't want to drop any names, so I want to be like an asset to other people. Like I feel like I'm still working within the community and not just like locked away because I'm searching for everything and trying to catch up with everything. 5 is always a good round number. Why do I always want to do 5? Ooh, finish writing. How about writing? Writing your backstory for this character that may or may not die within the next couple of weeks. So let's get that out of the way. I want there to be this. And maybe set up something cool. We'll find out. But yeah, those are the 5 things hopefully we'll do next week. All right. See you next week. Go have some fun.